It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
No, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Just about set to go. On the hill for the Mariners, Logan Gilbert.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And the 1-0. And another ball. Fastball is outside. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
And now, Nathan Lucas. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
And a swing and a miss. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all. Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, Sometimes the bat's over before it really begins.
Addison Barger in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 3 of the ALCS. Comes up empty.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park. And on the hill in this one, Louis Varland. How about a report on him, Chris?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
And now the DH, Randy Arozarena.
The designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Called strike right there. There's the strike. That one not close. And the count's even at 2. Got him. And now 1 away.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. Varland. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. 1 down, base is empty. He swings and fouls 1 off. In the dirt, and it's 1-2.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings. But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Kirk to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Two outs, base is empty. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
And the right-hander deals. Off the mark there. 2-2.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side in the first. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Mariners nothing. Here in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Gilbert back to work. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Right through there for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence 100%.
0-2 now. Stays alive.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Fastball is outside. Kirk aboard here at first with nobody out. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And that one is out of here. He circles the bases. It's 3-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So digging in, Ernie Clement. Foul ball. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. In the air, right field. Robles towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
The 1-0. Still only one out here in the inning. And that one in the air, center field. Rodriguez sizes this one up, corrals it, and there are 2 outs. Two down, bases empty. Here's Andres Jimenez. There's a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. George Springer would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
2 outs. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Pickoff throw, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now 3-0. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back in Seattle, bottom half of inning number 2. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Josh Naylor, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Liner, base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
First and second, no outs. And up next for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez. Big time power. hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 3-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time, and that is back, dude. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the left fielder, Dominic Canzone. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And that gives them a lead. It's 4-3.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Victor Robles. And that's off the outside edge, and that is ball one. On the ground, Jimenez tosses to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, JP Crawford.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. Now it's Randy Arozarena. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
First and second, one out. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. 4 runs already in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now he breaks his bat. Barker. Not in time. He's safe.
Number 44, Julio.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Golden opportunity right here.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Crawford, the runner at third. Arozarena on second. Raleigh at first. One gone. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
High in the air, out to right. Lucas. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Singled and scored his first time.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
And now the 0-1. And that's fouled off. Two aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, George Springer. Springer hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Next offering way off the plate. On the ground right side into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that,
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's gone! And it ties it up. It's 5-5.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And that is out of play. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Robles makes the catch. That's out number 2. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's down and in.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Man at first. Now a chance for Dalton Varsho. He's already homered here in this one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
A couple of singles back to back. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So up next, Ernie Clement. Flied to right his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that one is inside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Wu up and throwing. Rash also getting ready. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball still, a 1 and 2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. All even at 5 apiece. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Josh Naylor. And that drops in for a strike. Pitch misses, and 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling. You think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Fouled off down the right side. One out, base is empty. Late swing, fouled off. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. That one missed. That one misses. Full count now. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game. Hard hit, right side. Clement over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Offense held in check there. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. We're all tied up 5-5. Back at T-Mobile Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Stepping in, Davis Schneider.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And takes low for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Balls, 2 straight.
Chop to third. Over to first. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. He reached out a walk his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Well struck left field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And the batter is George Springer. Strike on the inside corner. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. And a good eye there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Nothing across here this half. And midway in the 4th, we're all tied up 5-5. So they turn things over to the righty, Yariel Rodriguez.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Check swing, called strike. Activity in the bullpen. Trey Savage preparing to come on if needed. Bieber getting loose as well. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into the 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him swinging.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside low. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Rosarena in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that one missing low. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. That missed by a lot. And the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And there's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's the catcher to hit. Cal Raleigh. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering is fouled back. To third, Barger. The throw to first. That is the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. We're all tied up 5-5. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Ryan Wu.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So digging in, Nathan Lucas. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1 strike.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In there! Got him looking for the kill. That was pretty nasty.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Addison Barger. Foul ball there.
That's a ball.
And a base hit right there. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Alejandro Kirk will hit next. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Just missed. Lucas, the lead runner at second. Barker over at first with one away. Next pitch off the plate. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Two. And this is inside.
That's a really good take.
Dalton Varsho in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. He'll score, and it's 6-5.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runners at the corners here, one away. Varsho getting ready to hit. Ball one, no strikes. Runners are at the corners, one away. Next pitch is outside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball and double play.
Runners at the corners, one away. And we're at the top of the fifth. Almost got him. Two on, one out. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And it is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 9-5. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ryan Wu won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Bryce Miller into the game.
number 50, Bryce Miller.
Ernie Clement now at the plate. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And that's downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Polanco throws to first in time.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Davis Schneider.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Davis Schneider. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 9-5. Here in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's Josh Naylor. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And there's the strike.
Ball 1.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Mariners go down quietly there. They trail it by 4. It's 9-5. Back in Seattle, top 6. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Jimenez, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Pitches in there, and a count 1-1. And that's in there at the knees. Swings and misses, and 1 out now.
Well, Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batter, right fielder,
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. Springer stands at first with one out. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. And forget it. A shot to the opposite field. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 11-5. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 0 for 3 in this one. Inside, just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Base is empty, one away here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Up and in, ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. And they'll do it again. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Caught him looking for the K.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Barker stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Eugenio Suarez. That's outside. 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead. At this point, got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And that one fouled off. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Guerrero. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the right fielder, Victor Robles.
2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Victor Robles.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That clips a corner.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Zips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the 7th now in Game 3. Jays 11 and the Mariners 5. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Luke Jackson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Stays alive. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. That's towards center. Rodriguez sizing this one up. Makes the grab. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 5,
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the ditch.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 3. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1. And that's too high. Swing and a foul straight back. Next pitch misses way outside. The Blue Jays up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Draws the walk there. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. Inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Fought off foul. And a base hit up the middle. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Now back.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luke Jackson will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. A new pitcher in the game, Caleb Ferguson.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So up next, Andres Jimenez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Good eye right there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Just missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
3 balls.
George Springer on deck for the Blue Jays. To the right side, Polanco fires to first on the run, and they get the out. That situation navigated to perfection by the Mariner bullpen. 7th inning stretch time. Jays 11 and the Mariners 5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Shane Bieber.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now it's going to be J.P. Crawford.
That's shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
That's through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That's inside.
1-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Randy Arozarena, the next to hit. And ball 1. Bieber fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. And a foul ball. The Mariners with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. That one misses. 2-1. Movement in the bullpen. Trey Savage appears to be getting loose. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
And although you like the fact that a guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes. It's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
Raleigh, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Varsho settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder, Julio.
So man aboard, Julio Rodriguez. Up next for the Mariners. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Arozarena, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Mariners lead 1. They'll need better than that. Down 11-5. And we're back. Now it's the DH, George Springer.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that's outside. Action in the pen down there. Edward Bizzardo up and loosening in the pen. a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 12-5.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Caleb Ferguson gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
Edward Bizzardo takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. This one lifted in the air, left field. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. And he's got a double, his fourth hit.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his third extra base hit of the game. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So man aboard. Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's outside.
1-0.
One on, nobody out, a run in here in game 3 of the ALCS. Swings through that.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's an 8-run lead. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Barker stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That one off the mark, and that's ball 2.
2-0.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed. Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now back, the catcher, Alejandro.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
First and second here, no outs.
Balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Squirts away a little bit.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out and a runner at second. And Captain Kirk goes down on strikes.
Oh, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 13-5. Back at T-Mobile Park, and here is Jorge Polanco. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Just missed.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Ball to strike. Tap foul at the plate.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
That one missed. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So a man at first. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. 1 for 3.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that skips in the dirt.
1 and 2.
Polanco gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's off the mark. 2 and 2. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's just a nasty pitch right there. I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, the plate looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Way high. That one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. On the ground, a short could be 2. There's 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. This one pretty well decided at this point. On to the 9th now in Game 3. The Jays are out in front, 13-5. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Bizzardo back to work. Bizzardo measures 6 feet even. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. That's down and in. A slider missed. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And a foul ball. The Jays up big in this one here in the late stages of Game 3.
Oh! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he hit him.
That hit him.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the left fielder, Davis Schneider. And first offering is fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2. One and 2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Just off the inside edge.
3-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So 2 down now, and here is Andres Jimenez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. That one is upstairs. High fly ball out to center field. Rodriguez. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Trey Savage.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Dominic Panzone digs in now. That's in there. That's strike 1. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Upstairs.
2-2.
Two down. Lifted in the air, right field. Lucas under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just missed. Swinging a grounder foul first base side. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Off the mark there. And the count is even, 2-2. And delivers outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. In the air, right side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Robles, the base runner at first with 1 out. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball. Ground ball could be 2 to Jimenez. And it's celebration time. They are champions of the American League.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.